I don't think I have to tell you this, but because I've got nothing for an intro, if you've been living under a rock, on draft night the Minnesota Timberwolves made huge headlines because they traded for Jimmy freaking Butler. So they now have Butler to pair with Andrew Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns. The new big three. It's all great, right? Well, if you look at the thumbnail, or read the title, or subscribe, that one's slightly unrelated, but I'd still recommend it, I think there's an odd man out with this big three, Andrew Wiggins. Now, I know the idea of players dropping off statistically after joining a big three is not a crazy one. Just ask James Harden, Chris Bosh, or Kevin Love. But first of all, I think Wiggins now becomes the third guy on the Timberwolves with Butler there. When it was Levine, Wiggins was clearly the second option, but that's not the case anymore. And I think there's a big chance that Wiggins is kind of outcasted and potentially even traded. Now, the reason I think this is one, like I already said, Wiggins is going to have a lesser role on the Wolves this season, and his all-around game being terrible isn't helping his case. If Wiggins was a great scorer and defender, playmaker, and rebounder, he would fit in great and spend more time focusing on more than just offense, but that's not who Wiggins is. And after a season with Tom Thibodeau, the defensive improvement we expected Tom to bring out in Wiggins has not happened. Wiggins is a pure scorer, and that's not necessarily a bad thing if he was a first or second option. But again, third option. And I think as a third option, Wiggins will really have a down season and he will really not be a huge contributor with that lineup. Now, the second reason I think Wiggins is gone is Wiggins is going to be a restricted free agent this upcoming offseason. And I don't think that the Wolves want to give him max money, which as a young star he will be getting from another team if the Wolves don't want to match, which I don't think they will want to. Now, this isn't as bad as it sounds, Timberwolves fans. Provided Tibbs is smart and trades Wiggins, you will definitely get some value back. Wiggins is still a star player with superstar potential. So if the Wolves were forced to move him, they would get back lots of value. A team that I could see having interest, the Denver Nuggets. Wiggins is a scorer and cutter playing with Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets could perhaps offer Gary Harris, Tyler Lydon, and multiple first-round picks. Another option would be the Orlando Magic. They could offer Jonathan Isaac and Evan Fournier, and again, multiple picks. And one more, not well thought out trade scenario, the Kings could offer Justin Jackson, Willie Cauley-Stein, and Harry Giles, and future protected picks. The Wolves would be just fine with any of these scenarios. Just going to say again, I don't think Wiggins is going to work out with this big three, and that's why I think he will be gone, either through trade or through free agency. And going forward, the Wolves should do fine with Butler and Cat, along with great role players like Jeff Teague, Gorgie Jang, and Taj Gibson, along with whoever the Wolves get in a trade if they do move Wiggins. That's the end of this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more NBA content like this, and cue the outro music.
I dare you play your cards, boy, you bet I'm a trendsetter too. Fire when the strobe hits you.
That's it, Brian?